Hey, how's it going everyone? It's Alec from Mobile Tech Guide, and in front of me I've got my 13-inch MacBook Pro with a Retina display. It has 256GB of SSD and 8GB of RAM. I use this computer for everything, my schoolwork, watching movies, and even powering both my monitors. Naturally, we use our smartphones every day. We carry them around in our bodies all day, and we generally don't sleep further than a meter away from them at night. Our phones don't leave our sight, and we have so many different ways to protect them from life's mishappenings. We have slim clip-on cases, we have heavy-duty cases that are waterproof, dustproof, shockproof. We have vinyl stickers that we can put on it to truly personalize our device. We can protect our phone in any way we want. If it's so easy to find such good protection for our phones, why is it so difficult to find protection for something like a MacBook Pro? I mean, I take this with me every day, I use it out in the open, I put it in a bag, I transport it around. Why can't I find a decent way to protect my Mac? The Mac has a metal unibody construction that is easily scratched and easily dented. I feel so paranoid traveling anywhere with my Mac unprotected. If there's anyone that feels the same way as me, look no further than this video because I found the solution. I just toasted my MacBook Pro. Toast is a company based in Portland, Oregon that started through a Kickstarter campaign and launched in January of 2012. They toast a huge amount of devices such as phones, tablets, laptops and wearables. They use 100% renewable energy and recycled wood to craft durable and stylish protection for your device. You have 4 wood grain options: walnut, ash, bamboo and ebony. On top of this, you have the choice of etching your toast with heaps of crazy cool designs. If you maybe intend on giving this to someone as a gift, or you want to truly personalize your device, you can add custom text to your toast just like I have on my Mac. I've had a lot of experience in the past with installing protection on my devices. Installing my toast on my Mac was definitely the easiest thing that I've ever installed. The rigidness of the toast cover means you'll never have any issues with bubbles, bending or stretching. I got myself the full set for my MacBook, and inside you'll find a top cover, back cover, and side wraps, along with a pretty cute business card. There are different ways you can install the toast, and the option I went with was to peel back about 1/4 of the protective plastic so that I was able to perfectly align the 2 little indentations on the cover's edges with the hinge on my Mac without the rest of the cover accidentally sticking down prematurely. After the alignment, I peeled back the rest of the plastic and pressed down on the rest of the cover. For the back cover I did the same, partially peeling back the plastic to align 2 circular cutouts with the rubber feet. I really stuffed up my first attempt and stuck down a part of the cover upside down. This is exactly why I only stick certain parts down at a time, because once this is stuck on, it is really stuck on and there's no chance of getting it back off in one piece. The side pieces wrapped around really easily and didn't require any fancy moves or techniques to get them on properly. What I do highly recommend with this installation is to seriously take your time. I was doing this with a camera between me and the computer and slightly misaligned some of the parts, including the side wraps that sit a little bit too high and stick to my arms when typing on the keyboard. The toast, once installed on your device, is something that you should plan to keep on for a considerable amount of time. Don't rush the installation and make sure you get everything as perfect as possible. What you'll also find is that you may need to apply half a minute or so of pressure on some points where the wood is bending at the most to keep it permanently stuck down. The toast just looks great on a Mac. There's not much more to say than that. Whether I'm doing research at school or having it sitting idle on top of a pile of books on my desk, my Mac looks even better than it did before. Toasting your device takes something that is intentionally engineered to look and feel great, and it takes it to the next level of premium. This is something no other protection can offer you. I couldn't imagine putting something on my unibodied aluminium MacBook that would actually make it look and feel more premium. And of course, the wood offers great protection from damage, and even when you do damage the wood, it blends in and it even adds character to the wood. An unintentional benefit to having the bottom of my Mac toasted is that when using the computer in my lap, I notice a massive reduction in the heat of the bottom, which can actually get quite uncomfortably hot even while watching YouTube videos such as the one you're watching right now. Before I toasted my Mac, I relied on using a thicker padded case to protect my computer when traveling around, but since toasting my Mac I haven't used it once. I have complete faith in the toast protecting my computer from scratches and damage. I actually had a hard time finding something I disliked about my toast protection. The only thing so far that bothers me, and it's a really big issue, is the removal. Before installing my current toast, I had another one on that I had to remove to install my new one. This was a task I extremely underestimated. I spent the best part of 25 minutes trying to remove the top cover. My fingers were in agony trying to rip back the protection that would keep tearing. I even tried hair drying the cover for a few minutes to soften the adhesive holding it on, but it was very ineffective. I eventually was able to peel enough back to start rolling it in on itself, making it easier to roll off the back of my Mac rather than tearing it. The removal, however, isn't bad enough to throw me off reapplying another cover. It just means in a few months when I want to remove it again, I'm going to need to allocate around an hour to get both sides off. This is why you need to be really careful when installing it, because you won't be able to get it off and try again. Something else that annoyed me a little was the two side wraps that you put on the back that starts next to the hinge and curves around to the ports. I understand they were included to offer you the choice to completely wrap the sides, but they just weren't long enough and it took quite a bit of time holding them down for them to actually stay stuck. The main issue is when opening the lid of the Mac, the screen would actually touch the wood, and on one side it chipped a decent piece off it. It's also left marks on the very lower portion of the plastic, which I can't get anything in there to clean it. Toasting your device is a unique experience not found with any other device protection. The feel of the wood is great, and I found that in most situations it subtly blends in, but in a way it stands out. Everywhere I go, people pick up my Mac and go, "Wow, what's this? Oh, this is a Mac. What's on it? It looks awesome. Where did you get it?" While my protection cost around $100, I still wouldn't hesitate purchasing it. $100 may seem like heaps when you first buy it, but the toast isn't just protection. It becomes a part of your device. It adds to the design rather than taking away from it. Unless I was to viciously damage my toast, I don't see it leaving my Mac in a long time. On top of this, they have a wonderful team with amazing customer service. I got replies within 24 hours and found the experience very personal. The staff at Toast care about your toast experience and will do anything to make it better. I even received a handwritten thank you note in my first package, something I've never experienced before. That brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and always check out our Facebook page and website if you want more content. I'm going to be doing another toast review in the near future, and with that I'm going to be hosting a giveaway, so look out for that video. Thanks for watching, hope to see you next time.